Hey guys, it's Ms. Patterson here. Wanted to post a quick video to kind of update you on what's going on and go over the work from today. I appreciate everyone who logged on and completed the work and posted to Edmodo. Those that didn't get a chance to, please still do the work. It's not necessarily for the grade, but we still need to be going over this material, so it's important to keep up with. So I want to show you guys a few things first before we talk about the work. So I'm going to pull up here. First, I'm going to pull up Edmodo. So this is the class page. Hopefully everyone has looked at it at this point. Still have the pin post here. I'm actually going to take this one down in a minute with the schedule I had put up in case we went back in 2 weeks, but it's looking like it's going to be extended a little more, so I'll probably take that one down. But then you'll see people were posting, making individual posts of the work today. That's great. I love it. And then a little farther down, this is my post from today with a bunch of replies. And if you'll notice, just so you guys know, when I look at your material, I did one of two things. I either gave you a like on it, or I posted a comment, again, so that you guys know that I'm looking at your work. It's not just there and hanging out in the open. I am looking at it. Feel free to comment on each other's, but make sure you're nice. I'm looking through this. Be nice, be constructive, be complimentary of each other. Constructive criticism, okay, as long as it's constructive. Don't be mean. Additionally, I posted today about using Flipgrid. Flipgrid is a website where you can post kind of short videos to interact with each other. So again, I mentioned how I want to do still some collaboration with each other, and this is going to be one of the ways we do it. So I want to show you Flipgrid. You can go just to the Flipgrid website, flipgrid.com, or there's an app you can download, which is super easy to do. Once you get into Flipgrid, you put in the Flipgrid code, which you're going to use Patterson Bio 20. Now earlier it just said Patterson Bio and then I switched it, so I know a couple of y'all put up videos with Patterson Bio. That's fine, it was just an introduction to see if anyone was able to get into it. But from now on we're going to use Patterson Bio 20 and it'll pull you excuse me, to my Flipgrid. And then you can see where I posted one. I'll pull it up. When you pull it up, you can see what I did. Not sure if I don't think you can hear the audio when I'm doing a screencast like this. But you can say, see, I just did an intro, and then you'll notice a cameo by Owen's head down here, and just, there you go, there's Owen. But just so you guys can see, excuse me, talk to each other, we'll post comments. Right now I just want to do introductions with everyone. Again, I know you guys know each other, but it's just to make sure everyone can get on Flipgrid and understands how to do it. So once you're in a post, I'll run mine again, I'm not going to play it. But then this green bubble, so you can reply. So you can hit that bubble and then you can record a 30-second to 1 minute reply to it. So we'll do it where I'll post questions on Flipgrid and you guys will respond, and then you'll respond to each other as well. Again, just to get some interaction as if we're in the class working on that. So if you guys over the next 24 to 48 hours can post an introduction, just so I know that everyone's able to get onto it, or the majority of people I should say are able to get onto it, and can figure out how to use it and respond to each other. Just give each other a wave, say hi, say great video, whatever it is, so I know you guys are responding to each other. All right, so as far as today's work go, today was, I know, very basic, just trying to get you guys into the idea of online learning. So we're looking at ecology. So if I pull in the PowerPoint, I want to look here at the first slide. Ecology is the study of interactions between organisms and their environment. That's the key. We're not just looking between organisms, but also how they interact with their environment, how environmental factors affect them and affect population size. So if we look at the concept maps you guys were to complete, I posted on here that I got a question of how do you complete the concept map if you don't have a printer. Hopefully you guys are able to open up the concept maps in Adobe Acrobat. If you're not able to, let me know. I do have a PowerPoint version. I can post that up as well. Actually, I'll probably go ahead and do that right away. But if you're in Acrobat, you can go up to the Tools icon right here, and you can click Fill and Sign, and then you're able to type anywhere in the screen. That's how I was able to fill mine in. So you can see that I've got it filled in. The lowest level of ecology is the organism level. That is a single individual of any species. So here we've got a moose. It could be a snail. It could be a plant. Anything living, a single organism, any single living thing. A population then is the next step in ecological organization. A population is a group of the same species, so a group of members of the same species, excuse me, in the same location. So a population is not going to be a group of moose in Georgia and then a group of moose in Canada. It's going to be the moose in Georgia or in Canada. Those are two separate populations. So it's a group of the same species in the same location. Moving up to community, the third level of ecological organization. This is multiple populations in the same area. A community, as it says right here, It's all the populations in an area. These are just the biotic factors, just the living things. So you can see you got moose, you got the trees now, you've got the grasses, the bunnies, the beavers, all of the living things, both plant and animal. So we're looking at flora and fauna in a single area. Stepping up to ecosystem, then, the fourth level of ecological organization, now we are including the abiotic factors. Remember that A in abiotic means non and bio is life. So abiotic means non-living factors. So this is where you bring in the water and the rocks and the dirt and the soil. There is a difference to take my apes course to figure out what it is or to find out what it is. The mountains, the geological structures, living and non-living things make up the ecosystem. Now, what I not included in your kind of assignment today were biome and biosphere, but those are the last two levels. Biomes are all of these similar ecosystems across the entire globe. So typically when you look at biomes, they're going to be found kind of in bands across the globe, where you've got the coldest, the tundra at the northernmost and southernmost parts of the equator, and getting warmer and more humid as you move towards the middle of the tropics. And then the biosphere are all of the living parts of the world. So we're talking about all the land and the water areas where there is life. So what that does not include is the core, the mantle, the innermost part of the earth. As far as biomes, we'll talk more about biomes later, but we live in the temperate deciduous rainforest. Sometimes you'll hear it called the temperate deciduous rainforest, because as you've seen in the past couple of weeks, we get a lot of rain. But what makes it temperate is that we do have seasons. We have, our winters, our summers, our springs, our falls, even though they're kind of all running together lately. But we do have seasons and a whole lot of rainfall. The two biomes with very little precipitation are desert and tundra, and they do get split this way because tundra consists of permanently frozen ground known as permafrost. Again, we'll get more into biomes later on in the week. So that makes up your levels of ecological organization. If I made any kind of comments on, as far as constructive criticism on your assignments that you posted today, it was a lot of people, just by kind of, I guess, habit, were putting water or land into the community aspect of their chart. And I want you guys just to remember that abiotic factors, those non-living factors of water, of rocks, of dirt, of soil, they only come into play in the ecosystem level and higher, not here in community, population, or organism. Organism, population, community are only made of those biotic factors or those living things. So that's our quick lesson for today. I hope you guys were able to get to everything okay. You're able to post okay. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you guys saw, I was kind of off and on Edmodo all day. I was on from 10:30 to noon, as was required, but then I was off and on all day checking on your posts, making comments, and I'll be doing the same thing for the coming weeks as long as we're out. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Please go to Flipgrid and make your posting so we can get rolling with that. And, be safe, stay healthy, have some fun, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great night or day.